Victor Wembanyama started off his NBA career in an emphatic way. In the preseason, he surprised the world with moves like a Euro step dunk from the three-point line, a monster dunk from outside the restricted area, and handles from a 7-footer like we've never seen before. Then, when the actual season started, he shocked the basketball world by beating Kevin Durant in back-to-back games. 3-2 was where the San Antonio Spurs were at the time, and Wembanyama was a huge reason for that. The NBA was going crazy. I mean, he even had Hall of Famers and former MVPs like Kevin Garnett saying,
"Listen, the Spurs should make the playoffs."
Guys, just for a quick reality check on how difficult and rare it is for #1 overall picks to carry their teams to the NBA playoffs, even LeBron James himself couldn't make the playoffs for the first 2 years of his career, and the last #1 pick to make the playoffs was Tim Duncan, and it was only because he had David Robinson, another 7-foot MVP caliber player on his team. So for KG to say what he said was absurd, but he only said it based on the absurdity of what Wembanyama was displaying. Now, I'm not sure if Garnett jinxed Wemby or not, but since that win against KD in Phoenix, the 7'4" phenom and the San Antonio Spurs have gone on quite the losing streak. The individual numbers for Wemby don't look great either. Like, he may be putting up 19 points and 9 boards a game, but his efficiency has been downright horrendous. Then, to add smoke to this fire, his rival, Chet Holmgren, the 7-foot unicorn from OKC, has been going on quite the rampage, shooting nearly 50, 40, and 90, and bringing the Thunder to the upper ranks of the Western Conference. It's still early in the season, and there's a lot of basketball left to be played, but as of today, ladies and gentlemen, things aren't looking good for Victor Wembanyama. The #1 reason why Wembanyama has been a bit underwhelming so far is because he's trying too hard to play like he's Kobe Bryant or something. And here's what I mean. Here's Wemby standing by the baseline. As his teammate drives in and dishes him the ball, with 12 seconds left on the clock, instead of trying to get closer towards the basket where he's unguardable, he immediately raises into a mid-range jumper that just clanks off the rim. Here's another look. Wembanyama is at the free throw line, and as soon as he catches the ball, with about 8 seconds left to work on the clock, he's already turning and shooting a fadeaway, which again clanks off the rim. Now, as we all know, Victor is extremely talented and can make these shots. I mean, standing at 7'4", these are practice shots for him. But still, even with that being said, they're tough shots that only players like Kobe Bryant made consistently. And that's the first area where things are going wrong for Wembanyama. He's taking too many unnecessary tough superstar shots. Maybe it's the hype of being the best prospect in NBA history, or maybe it's the 84 score he got from 2K. Or maybe it's the confidence he got from beating Durant in back-to-back games. I don't know, but it just seems like he's his own worst enemy right now with his shot selection. Like, if he's open or if he has space, then sure. That's a look I'm sure Popovich and the Spurs want him to take. But when he's double-teamed and has another 7-footer's hand in his face and has to fade away with 12 seconds left on the clock, then, well, like Paul George once said,
yeah, I mean, that's a bad shot.
The numbers back it up as well. I mean, he's near automatic when he's within 5 feet of the basket, but other than that, it's been a pretty rough ride. And again, it's not that he can't make these, but the fact of the matter is, they're tough, low percentage shots that only the best shooters in the world can make consistently. But hey, who can blame him? Everybody wants that quick catch and shoot release like Steph Curry. Another area of Wembanyama's game that's making him look bad is his awareness of where defenders are. Like in this play here, where he's dribbling the ball and looking for a teammate, only for Julius Randle to come from behind and snatch the ball away. Or like in this play here, where he's again looking to make a play, only for Emmanuel Quickley to sneak up behind him and steal the ball away. Perhaps he's not used to the speed yet of the NBA, or hasn't caught up to the craftiness of defenses, but time and time again, defenses have been able to force turnovers on him when the ball is in his hands. Like, as of the moment, his turnovers are actually higher than his assists. Now, that's something you don't really see in the NBA today. Players that average more turnovers than assists. But given that Wembanyama is a rookie and is still averaging 19 points and 9 rebounds, it's forgivable because this is part of the learning process, and it's all within the expectations of a first-year player. And the fact of the matter is, no rookies are perfect. Except for Chet frickin' Holmgren. The number 2 overall pick from a year ago, who debuted this season, is having a historical rookie season. Like, when was the last time you heard of a rookie shooting 50, 40, and 90? What Chet's been doing so far this season is what everyone thought Wembanyama would be doing. I mean, look at this play here, where Chet takes one dribble going left, spins, then as soon as he sees the wall forming, he floats in a soft push shot. That's a veteran move. Or in this play here, where he fakes going left, then takes 2 dribbles going right, muscles the defender away, then pulls into a mid-range jumper that hits nothing but net. Poised, under control, and aggressive is what Chet Holmgren has been displaying. Maybe it's the experience he gained from playing in USA basketball, or maybe it's what he learned from going to Steph Curry camps as a teenager, but hands down, he's the best rookie I've ever seen. I mean, legitimately, as a rookie, he's the best pick and pop shooting big man in the league, and his 44% three-point shooting proves it. And the thing is, he's versatile too. The man doesn't just stand on the outside. If he sees an opportunity to cut, he cuts. He's not quite the highlight reel that Wembanyama is, but man, is he effective or what? Last season, the OKC Thunder finished 10th, but because of Chet, they're literally in the contention for the best record in the West. And because of that, things don't look good for Wembanyama. I mean, in a vacuum, Wembanyama looks fantastic. 19 points and 9 rebounds is amazing, and as a rookie, despite all the flaws he's shown in his game, he still looks phenomenal. But when you put him side by side with Chet Holmgren, as of today, at least, he looks completely outclassed. And although it's still early in the season, the greatest prospect in NBA history looks like he won't win the Rookie of the Year award. Unless the Spurs start taking things seriously. What I mean is that they should start to build a system around him and put him in better situations to score. Like in this play, for example, Wemby clearly has deep positioning under the rim, but they elected to go for a three-point shot instead. Or like in this play here, where in a pick and roll, Wemby clearly had a path to the basket, but again, they elected to go with the three-point shot. I know these were within the free flow of the offense, but when you have someone of Wembanyama's caliber, the system should be running through him, just like how the Nuggets run through Jokic and how the Warriors run through Steph. At the same time, the Spurs should probably rein in Wemby's green light a bit. He's taking way too many unnecessary tough shots, and although some do go in, it would serve him better to focus on getting easier baskets, like how Chet is doing, such as faking a shot and getting closer to the basket, or cutting when playing off ball and getting to the basket. Again, Wembanyama is still just a 19-year-old rookie, but with his size and his talent level, there's no reason why the Spurs should be at the bottom of the league. With his size and his talent level, there's no reason why the Spurs should lose 12 straight games. With his size and talent level, there's absolutely no reason why the Spurs should be worse off this year than last year.